Thank you very much for introduction to me. Actually, I'm very much excited. I've never been like that before with the microphones. And actually, it has been a great honor and pleasure for me. To organize because my student union, we organized the TEDx, the very first TEDx in the university in Myanmar. Today, I'm going to talk about the three things that we need to change to become a world-class university. Not only for medicine, but also all other universities in Myanmar. I'll start with the history. Actually, in the history, if you look back, Yangon University was top of the Asia. And if you look history of medicine in Myanmar, I think you have seen that book. We can see that book in our library. There's two books. Maybe you already read. I don't know if you have read that or not. Second in Asia. University of Medicine one was second in the Asia. Our ranking was very high. If you look world ranking 2019, Harvard number 1, Massachusetts Institute of Technology number 2, Stanford University number 3, University of Medicine 1 number, I don't know, 18652. And even the top university in Myanmar, Yangon University, 8,502 ranking. Actually, we all want to be in the top level. I'm sure you all want to be in the top university. You want to be a student of the top university. Also, all our faculties and then also Rector myself, we want to be a top university. Also, that's why the government want to have a top university in Myanmar. Actually, because of the system, not because of the people. We went down, but we need to bring that up. Now, Myanmar is in reform. Since 2010-11, there's a democratization and partial democratization. Still 35%. And government actually committed in our constitution and also national education law, committed that. If you look at the books about the National Education Strategic Plan 2016-2021, in the foreword, a state councillor mentioned that we committed to establish a world-class higher education institution in Myanmar. That means committed, government committed. And in the national education law, that also mentioned that invest in the education and also aim for the international level, higher education in Myanmar. If you look detailed in the National Education Strategic Plan, in the higher education component, there's a 3 strategy. In 3 strategy 1 was governance, mentioned about university autonomy. That already in our National Education Strategic Plan. That's why today what I'm going to say, what I'm going to talk is there's a 3A. Because there's many things that we need to do to become a world-class university. But I choose 3A. 1A, first one is university autonomy. Second one is university admission policy or admission test or admission program. And third one is assessment of the student. University autonomy. Actually, what is autonomy? I think we all know autonomy is the self-governance, condition or right to decide for ourselves, by ourselves, or the decision. That's mean autonomy. University, I just like to ask one question. Do we have autonomy in our university? Oh, you don't need to answer. I just like to ask the front row. And yeah, actually we have some autonomy. If you compare with us, 10 years ago, everything comes from top down. Now we have bottom-up system. But because of the many conditions, we cannot change most of the things. In the university autonomy, there's mainly four categories. One is administrative autonomy. Now, if you look at the administrative autonomy, who is administrator in this university? No, not me. Actually, there's an administrative board is administrator. But I'm the chair of that board. But I don't have autonomy. Everything comes from where? Everything comes from them. Everything comes from Ministry of Health and Schools. Everything comes from the Department of Human Resource. And this is administration. But actually we can decide. Some of the things, most of the things actually we can decide and we can discuss in our academic goal, and then administrative goal, we put that up to the Department of Human Resource and the Ministry of Health and Sports. Most of the things that we put up, they agree. I think so. And another autonomy is academic autonomy. Actually, within these 3-4 years, we are having more academic autonomy. We can decide most of our teaching program and academic interest that we can do that. And also very much supported from the Ministry of Health and Sports. Minister himself, Actually, this type of activity usually very difficult to happen in the university before. Nowadays, even the deputy minister and the permanent secretary and the minister coming and they're sitting and together, and then even he taking part in our talk. That is a part of the autonomy. And academic autonomy, currently we put up our curriculum, and then most of the curriculum that we decided and that we put up, ministry agreed. But in future, we want more academic autonomy and financial autonomy. Do you think we have financial autonomy? Even if I want to change the whole set of the electric lighting, we have to put that up 1.5 years ahead in the budget. Otherwise, you cannot. That is the thing that we need to change. Because if we would like to, some of the things that we need to do very quickly and then very urgently, because the war is changing every day. That's why we have to be very much with the changes. That's why I think 1.5 year or 2 year ahead planning is not good. Some of the cases not good for us, not good for the university to compete with others. That's why I think for the financial autonomy that we need to change. But of course, our university is public university, government. Actually, our salary and building and everything come from the university. We cannot have 100% autonomy for the finance. I think we would like to have only partial or some changes in the system. And then the last one is very difficult to do that and apply that in Myanmar, staffing autonomy. Because we share with other universities. We share with the Magwe and Taungji and Mandalay and University too. If you want to have a staffing autonomy, Very difficult. That is I think, maybe the last thing that we can change. But we would like to change. But we need to change. Because, we train the people, and then we train the faculty, and they become, good and expert in that area, in that hospital, or specialty. But they have to move accordingly with the Ministry of Health and Sports, transfer and promotion. Because they want to be a professor, they have to go and serve in the Magui or Dongji like that. That's why that also not very good for the university who aiming for the world-class university. And that's why I think we would like to suggest to start with the partial autonomy. And second thing that we would like to change is the university admission policy. Actually, currently, you all know our admission policy according to the aggregate scoring of the matriculation exam only. That not very good, because I don't know yourself. Myself, actually, I would like to be an engineer. I would like to be. When I was young, I wanted to be an engineer because I like very much in mathematics. But because of the families and others, now I became a doctor. And maybe if I don't know what will happen if I were the engineer. But this is not my ambition. But now I'm rector now. It's okay. It's okay. And that's why I think, in our national education law, that mentioned that according to the law, university entrance has to have admission test or admission selection exam. Not accordingly with the aggregate scoring of the matriculation exam. And also we need, actually if you look in the other medical university, they have a multi-mini interview and also aptitude test to be in line with the medical profession. That I think we have to change. Because all other universities change already. And then university, Harvard, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. If you see up to the 1,000, level, all universities have autonomy and all universities have admission tests. I think that we have to agree. And that's why that we need to change. How you want to change? Actually, our university, medical university, 1, 2, Mandalay, Magui, and Dongji, we already have agreement. We already proposed that, how we want to select the student for the university. We have planned. I think in future, maybe 1 or 2 year time, I think that we can do that. But we have to be very careful. Last year, there's you all remember, a university entry have problem. That even in the parliament they discuss, and then 200 students, they don't have space for the university. Actually, this is because of the chain system without having an in detail plan. I don't know. I don't want to blame others. And the last thing is assessment. You all want to change assessment? Exam system? How you want to change? No exam. I'm sure you will like it. And actually, because if you look our system, mainly on the summative exam of final, examination, summative exam. That's why, there's a 30-70. You all remember? 30% classwork and 70% final exam marks. Actually, final exam mark means you can try within a week or 2 weeks or something like that. Most of you are doing like that, And I know you are not trying a whole year. And what happened was, because of that, you don't need to attend, you don't need to pay attention all throughout the course. That you only need to, invest or make interest in the last part of the course. That's why, our system, we have tuition, and then not much interest in the class, and then our lecture base, you are not much interest. That's why, we are having problem with the attendance. We are going to change attendance to 75 this year, 75%. Are you okay with that? No. Because we already announced that is in our university regulations, rules and regulations. And tuition and attendance, these are the problems. That's why we would like to change that to the continuous assessment. Every day that you perform will be in the assessment. That's why in new curriculum we already propose 50-50. Some are 60-40, something like that. That we're going to change. Continuous assessment, your performance, daily performance, assignment, and then also team-based learning, and then problem-based learning, and these things that we will account on your assessment, continuous assessment marks, scoring. That can help you, pass the exam. So that's why I think assessment, changing the assessment is very important and very much, support to have interest from the student, and also very much in line with the war is changing. The war is changing. I think we have a talk from the Ma Dolalayi about the knowledge. Currently, knowledge, is growing exponential growth. Now, every 12 days, double up the knowledge. 19th century, to double up the knowledge, that takes 100 years in the war, facts and figures and knowledge. Now, today, that, increased, double up within 12 days. That's why, we cannot make by heart all the facts and figure. That we need to learn with the critical thinking and lifelong learning. That's why our curriculum and then our training program, and especially assessment and exam, because all the students are exam orientated. That's why we need to change the assessment. If we can change all these things, I'm sure University of Medicine will be in the list of the top of the world ranking of university. Thank you very much.